how are you able to juggle? What is it, 4 classes?
Yep. It's 4 classes this semester, last semester.
So this is the second semester you've done this.
Yes.
Why, first of all, why are you doing that? Is that because you want to get ahead, or is it
Yes.
just, yeah?
Yes, I do it. Okay, let me tell you. So I
Wow.
I just do my work as best as I can and then just turn it in. If you have like any type of questions, you have your teacher. It's very important to have that communication with your teacher. I would say. Uh yeah, so I just like getting ahead of everything because like it's like better, you know?
Yeah.
I have more free time after, and then I just get it out of the way. I do learn stuff. I go to mostly all the meetings. If I have any questions, I ask. Just knowing that your teacher is there is just what you need to have that little extra support, I would say. Like, yeah.
I would assume that your attitude's so much better because wow, I got all this done.
Yes.
So
Yes.
your attitude's different. Your just sense of relief.
Yes. You
Yeah.
just feel like so much better about yourself. Like you really did all that. You have your grades up. Keep going. Why not keep going?
Okay. Now, how do you're juggling Art 2, English 4, uh, general elective, life management, U.S. history. So, you know, how do you have a schedule every day that you follow? How does that work?
Yes. I honestly, okay, I do the easy classes first just because when I do the hard classes, I really like to get my brain prepped up,
Mm.
know what I'm studying, do a little bit of research on what I'm studying, um, ask questions to your teachers. Obviously, I email you almost constantly. Also, email Miss Jacobs and stuff. Um, yeah, so I do the easy classes first, which is art and my elective with Miss Woodson, which is relationship management, I think. And
Life
then
management, yeah, and
yes,
relationship,
yes.
yeah.
And then I do U.S. history and English all together. So I break it up in like 2 sections, and I do all my work.
Interesting.
So I have like a pretty good like 5 hours. I spend most of my time doing my work, and then after you see, I have all this free time.
If you run into a situation where all of a sudden you're failing a class, how do you address that? How do you handle that?
Um,
What advice could you give?
Communication with your teacher. Honestly, if you know you did your work or if you have a question about the work, don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to be set a Zoom appointment with your teacher one on one because it's going to help you. Don't
I
be
think
afraid to look things up or research them and just go out of your comfort to answer your question.
when you say go out of your comfort, you mean reach out to the teacher if you're just totally lost.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I know
Um,
some it's a little bit hard for students to do that, which it was hard for me too. In public schools, it was hard. That's why I was failing, I would say, because I just couldn't really communicate and have that one-on-one teacher.
what got you over the hurdle to not be afraid to communicate with the teachers?
Once I started getting my grades to straight A's, from F's to straight A's, my motivation just started to kick off because I knew I was doing something right I didn't do before.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Um, is there any advice, just general advice you'd give to any student that's at this school or maybe at a school that is like Shadow Ridge? Any
Do
advice
not,
that you'd like to give?
yes, do not settle for less. Do what makes your grades go up. Do what makes you happy or what makes you want to pursue those things and like prioritize them and organize your schedule maybe a little bit. Ask questions, just be take your take your education under your wing because it's your education, no one else's.
Last question. I know you touched on it in a roundabout way. Do you have a specific set of times during the day or at night? You know, you're a night owl where you
Yes.
go, okay, I'm working at this time. I'm going to work on my work. Do you do that?
Yes.
So
All
even if the Kardashians come on, I'm joking, but you know, and you're like, it's a great episode. No, I'm going to do my work. Are you like that?
Yes, you just have to determine because I feel like the accomplishment after is so much worth it, while that little time that you lose from doing me time or doing something unproductive, you use it in a productive matter and
Mhm.
get your work done.
I attend Shadow Ridge School, the best indie in the HD.
Dude. You know my name.